Okay, great leaders, let us deal with brackets today. Brackets. Problem how to do with brackets today. Let's deal with that. Good. You have brackets. But this you should know. Types that we have the parentheses. This is how it looks like. We have the brackets also, like this. We have the braces. So these are the different types that we have. The parentheses, the brackets, the braces. I want to deal with this today. There are problems that may be given to you and you need to use, and you see them having brackets, how to deal with such problems. Let's start with expanding brackets. Expansion of brackets. You have 2 into, let me start with letters. A into B plus C. A into B plus C. You want to expand this bracket, means you want to open the bracket. You want to open this bracket. The letter outside, you can see between A and the bracket, there's no sign written there. There's no plus. There's no take away. There's no division. So what you have in this case will be times. Just like in algebra where we have AB as A times B, YA as Y times A. This is A and the bracket coming together, joined together. It means what you have in between the bracket and the letter is times. So what we have here is times. So this is simply A times the bracket B plus C. So we want to expand the bracket. In the course of trying to expand the bracket of this type, the letter outside, the letter or the number that is attached to the bracket by times will be used to multiply each of the number you have in the bracket. Will be used to multiply each of the number you have in the bracket. So here we have A will multiply B, and you have AB. A times B is AB, and A will multiply C, you have AC, and the operation is plus. That's what you have there. So our answer is AB plus AC. Our final answer will be AB plus AC. That is our final answer. So if you apply this in real numbers, like 4 into 5 minus 3, 4 into 5 minus 3, 4 to expand this bracket, 4 be used to multiply 5, you have 20. 4 be used to multiply that, you're going to have 12. Remember this 4 has a plus sign. The two signs will operate on themselves. 4 plus and minus. Plus and minus will give us minus. So that will be 20 minus 12. And our answer, if you do that, will be 8. Your answer will be 8. Some people might decide to solve what you have in the bracket before expanding the bracket. For instance, you have that 4 into 5 minus 3. You might decide to solve what you have in the bracket. That will be 4 into 5 minus 3 is 2. Then expand the bracket as 8, because 4 times 2 is 8. That is how to expand brackets that have numbers attached to the bracket. And if you have problems of this type, that the numbers are not attached to the bracket. For example, you have A minus B plus C. You're asked to expand that bracket. In this case, you will notice that A is not attached to the bracket. A is not attached to the bracket. What is actually attached to the bracket is this sign 1, a minus, but this minus has a number unseen, which is 1, of course, and it's going to be here. So, but because it's just number 1, is all is not written out for you to see. And this B inside has a plus sign, and this one has a plus sign. So it is a minus sign that will affect the signs that are in the bracket. Then you see a new result. Since A is not attached to the bracket, you bring down the A. Then if B operates on the plus b that you have. The b inside has a plus sign. Provided no minus sign is attached to a particular number or letter, that number has a plus sign. That number is a positive number. That number is a positive number. Provided no minus sign is attached to a given number or variable, that number or variable is a positive number or variable. So this b is also a positive b. Now if minus sign multiplies b or minus 1, since I said there was 1 here, minus 1 times plus b, your answer will be minus b. Minus 1 times plus c, your answer will be minus c. So this is the answer you're going to have at last. That will be your answer. Yes. Now if you want to apply this to real numbers, you have 7 minus into 2 minus 3. To deal with that, expand the bracket. You bring down 7 since 7 is not attached to the bracket. Now this 2 is a plus 2. Remember there's a 1 here. Minus 1 times plus 2 will give us minus 2. Or just say to yourself, minus sign affecting the plus sign, you have a negative result. Then minus sign affecting this other minus, you have a plus. Bring down your 3. So what you have is 7 minus 2 plus 3. 7 minus 2 plus 3. 7 minus 2 plus 3. This is a plus. If you work with your BODMAS rule, this is a plus, or you can rearrange the numbers as take the positive numbers to one direction. This is plus, this is plus. So you have 7 plus 3 before you write the minus that number. So you have 10 minus 2, and your answer will be 8. Your answer will be 8 finally. That is your final answer. You should recall your rules for signs in integers. Note, minus times minus will give you plus, or minus 1 times minus 1 will give you plus 1. Minus plus 1 times plus 1 will give you plus 1. Minus 1 times minus plus 1. Minus 1 times plus 1 will give you minus 1. And plus 1 times minus 1 will give you minus 1. These are some rules that you should know in your mathematics when it comes to integers or dealing with numbers. It is because of these rules we have these results here. Minus affecting plus, you have minus 2. Minus affecting minus, you have plus 3. So these are some of the things you should know when it comes to expanding of brackets. Let us consider two brackets. A plus B into A minus into B into C minus D, for example. Minus or plus, let me still use plus anyway. A plus B into C plus D. Now in this case, one of the bracket will become your multiplier and the other will become your multiplicand. One will become the multiplier and the other one becomes the multiplicand. So if I'm taking this to be my multiplier, it means that each number or each letter in this bracket will be used to expand the other brackets. So the first letter here is A. I'm going to use A to multiply the other bracket. That is it. And the second number is B. I'll use the plus B to multiply the same bracket. That is it. So you can now expand the way we expanded this. A times C is AC. A times D is plus AD. Plus B times C is plus BC. And plus B times D is plus BD. This is the final result you're going to have if that is expanded. And that could also be used for real numbers like 5 minus 3 into 4 plus 6. This is my multiplier. Take this to be the multiplier. You have 5 is the first number. 5 will multiply everything we have here. 4 plus 6. Minus 3 is the next number. 4 plus 6. If you decide to work on the numbers inside before expanding, no problem. 4 plus 6 is 10. So you have 5 into 10 minus 3 into 10. So you have 50 minus 30. And your answer is 20. Our answer is 20. So this is how you deal with expansion of brackets. It's simple to deal with. You expand this quickly. Do this. Do the following. Expand this bracket yourself quickly. Number 1, you have 5 minus 8 into 4 plus 3. Number 2, you have 7 into 5 plus minus 4. 7 into 5 minus 4. And number 3, you have 8 minus 2 into 4 plus 6. 8 minus 2 into 4 plus 6. Carefully expand this and get the answers and forward your answers to me. Number 1, I said 5 minus 8 in a bracket into another bracket 4 plus 3. Number 2, I said 7 into 5 minus 4. Number 3, 8 minus 2 into 4 plus 6. Carefully deal with this. Get your answers and forward your answers to me. Thank you.